Hey everybody, it's Jimmy and Bill. So today's video is going to be a little more localized video. So basically, Bill lives in Wesley Chapel. Wesley Chapel is more inland. And I live in a place called Trinity, which is more towards the seashore. And then we have Tarpon Springs, which is along the seashore. And we have Dunedin, and we have Clearwater. You know, we have all that area along the seashore. But I'm about 10 minutes from the beach, 15 minutes from the water. Bill, with traffic, could take a while to get here. Mm-hmm. So he lives in Wesley Chapel, and his fiance lives there, and they enjoy it, and they want to buy a house. But this is what I'm going to say, okay? And Vanessa, don't get mad at me, okay? Do not move to Wesley Chapel. And I'm going to say why. And Bill sells real estate in Wesley Chapel. So here's the reasoning for me. Wesley Chapel is a beautiful area, but it's new. Okay, this is my first con. Oh, by the way, do me a favor, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It takes less than a second, and it's greatly appreciated. Okay. Wesley Chapel is more of a new area. It's construction. I just don't feel like it has character. I just think it feels like to me, some areas, and I'm going to be honest about this video, okay? It feels like row houses. Subdivision here with a gate, 2 miles down, another subdivision there with a gate. And then when you go inside that gate, you know, it might take you another 30 minutes to get to the house because the subdivisions are so big.
I wonder what community you're thinking of.
Yeah, so, and, you know, compared to, say, Dunedin, that, you know, everything's different, and or Clearwater or Tampa Springs, and I know there's no perfect place. So, counter that argument on...
Sure. So, I think, like, when I'm working with a new customer and they're trying to figure out, they kind of have a generalized area where they want to live. So, you know, you mentioned Clearwater, Dunedin, you know, Safety Harbor. Each one of those, even Safety Harbor compared to Dunedin, has their own charm and their own characteristics.
Okay, what's
right?
the charm of what's the charm? So, and I'll stop talking.
Well, yeah, but it's okay. But yeah, like, it's just different characteristics. Some people don't want to live in, you know, 60, 70-year-old houses, 100-year-old houses.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
You know, some people like that, and they strive for that, and they look for that. So it just depends. And Dunedin has a different character than even Safety Harbor, which is literally across the street.
But you like Dunedin and you like Safety Harbor.
Yeah, I liked it. I used to live in Safety Harbor before I lived in Wesley Chapel.
So you know those areas night and day.
Right. Yeah, I grew up there, so this is my stomping ground. You know, now so you go out to Wesley Chapel. Now Wesley Chapel was founded in the late 1850s. So. And it used to just be farms and all kinds, kind of like Trinity here. When, you know, Trinity just used to be farms, and that was it.
If I turn around the camera, behind my house is a cattle field. I don't know if you can see it, but let me lift this up real quick. Can you see that field out there? That's cattle. All right, let's get back to this. We're just having fun with this video.
Yeah. So now you go out to Wesley Chapel.
Yeah.
And there's certain sections that are brand new, and there's certain sections that are a little bit older. You know, like you kind of got loots and you start breaking things off. Wesley Chapel is really three zip codes.
Okay.
So they're not necessarily cookie cutter houses. Now there are some neighborhoods that are very cookie cutter. They've got no, like, you just look down the road, there's almost no trees, it's a sidewalk, and everybody's houses are kind of the same.
And you could touch both houses at the same time.
Right. Now then you go to other neighborhoods that were built 10 years ago, 15 years ago or so. The trees are all, and they're windy roads. Like Seven Oaks is an example. It's a very windy neighborhood. There's a couple thousand homes in that neighborhood itself, the community. There's 4,000 and change homes.
Does it take 20 minutes to get to the house once you get through the gates?
Nope. So you go through, you have a main road and you kind of wind through, and it takes about 4 or 5 minutes to get all the way to the back of the neighborhood. Now, I know the neighborhood you're talking about. Yeah. There was one of them, it's brand new. That's a master planned community, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's got trees and all this and the other, because they really did a good job in the area that they built, maintaining. People want character, because that's a big complaint, is character, right?
Character, yeah.
So builders understand that, and where they can, they've been keeping a lot of the mature trees, plantscapes, things like that. So, but I literally missed my turn And I drove for 25 minutes to get out of the neighborhood. It's not done yet, not by any, it just started. But it took me 25 minutes to get out. All the roads are in, it's just empty land. And I had to go back on the interstate and circle back around to get to the front because I took a wrong turn and I had no turnaround.
All right, here's my another complaint of Wesley Chapel, okay? Now, Tarpon Springs, we eat there every Thursday. Yep. We film, you know, we know the cooks.
Yep.
You know, we eat. We go to Safety Harbor, same thing. Dunedin, the same thing. Clearwater, same thing. I go to Wesley Chapel and I see outdoor malls, yes. I see a lot of chain restaurants.
Yep.
Now, am I missing it, or is there like mom and pop restaurants popping up? Is there, you know, I think like there's no place, is there a place in Wesley Chapel I go to and just say, hey, this is really, really cool, and look at that little Italian place over there, the little Greek restaurant? Go ahead.
Yep. So, yes, you're right. Just like every neighborhood, every area, Dunedin, which has a lot of mom and pop type places. Same thing with Safety Harbor. They don't particularly like those franchises. They do let a few in, but they're very particular about it, right? But it's a good thing because it holds what that's their
character,
their character and their value that they want.
Safety Harbor, what, every other weekend they have a festival outside or something?
Yeah, so they have, and I'll probably get these confused because they have a first Friday and a third Friday. So Dunedin's got one, Safety Harbor's got one.
Tarpon Springs has something similar.
Yeah, everybody does it. Yeah. We do it in Wesley Chapel too. We've got some communities over there that do that stuff. But so you go out to, everybody's got their Chili's, Outback, Applebee's, the chains, right? Because we have some of the largest malls in the area.
You have a lot of car washes too.
I'm doing a video on all the car washes.
You want to wash your car? Wesley Chapel is the place to be.
Yeah, Wesley Chapel is the place to be for car washes because there's, I think it's 20. There's 20-something car washes. They're putting one at the entrance to my neighborhood, actually, which is great because now I can wash my car every day. Okay. So, and you know me. But so you go there, and everybody's got those. But Wesley Chapel's pretty big, and then we're right connected to New Tampa. But there are a lot of little mom and pop places that you can go. You can go to Crate. So Crate is just off of one of our malls, and they have a festival. It's First Friday over there, and Crate is all mom and pop shops. It's like 5 rows of all mom and pop shops, cute little stores.
Oh, I gotta check it out. I don't know what that is.
It's pretty neat. And then they've also got several restaurants in there, and I like it because we've pretty much hit every single restaurant over at the little Crate area because they're all privately owned, independent owned and operated, family businesses.
So if you want to know exactly where they are, get in touch with Bill.
Yeah.
Here's my next gripe. Okay, my next gripe is traffic. Like if I have to go do an inspection, Wesley Chapel, Zephyr Hills, and I have to go down the 54, 52 corridor, once I reach that intersection with the railroad tracks and McDonald's over there.
41.
41.
Yep.
It's a nightmare. And then they built this overpass, a little further down over 75.
Yep.
You know, that's weird to me because everybody has to go left when it's normal you go right.
It is a weird road.
They are building so much in Wesley Chapel, and I'm talking about developments like you won't believe, and apartment buildings and everything on 54 and 52 that I don't think the roads could handle that traffic or the schools or anything. I think it's going to be a nightmare. It'll take me an hour to get there. What do you think? A lot of videos that we do around 5 o'clock, because Bill can't leave and go to his house. Right. He'll be stuck there for traffic for an hour and 10 minutes. Go ahead.
So traffic sucks everywhere.
But
so going east. So right. If you're used to Trinity before it Wesley Chapel before it exploded, coming from Trinity to Wesley Chapel was a very easy ride. I used to do it all the time. You cross the 41, cross the Veterans, very simple. So now the crazy little weird new overpass, believe it or not, that has helped. I didn't think it was going to happen. I didn't think they were ever going to finish the thing. No. But they did a good job, and they finished it, and it really, really, really helped the traffic flow, particularly because we do have the Tampa Prime outlets right there, huge, ridiculously huge mall that's over 2 sides of State Road 56. So it draws a lot of people.
The outdoor shopping. The outdoor shopping malls. If you like shopping in outdoor malls, they have some of the nicest ones around.
Yeah, you're going to have a hard time. Yeah, otherwise you're going to have to go to Sarasota for Ellington. And then we're just on the other side of that crazy little overpass. You have Wiregrass Mall, which is another gigantic outdoor mall with a ton of food and restaurants and stuff there.
Okay, now what do you think? Okay, Trinity, I think, was like Wesley Chapel at one point, and obviously they developed it a lot here. Where do you think Wesley Chapel is going to look like and feel like, say, 5 years from now, for people that think about buying Wesley Chapel?
I think right now, if you look, you go a little bit north to State Road 52, they're widening the main road. So we have State Road like 54, which turns into State Road 56. That's kind of the main drag that brings you through kind of the heart of Wesley Chapel and Tampa, because you have easy access. You know, depending on the time of day you go, you've got really, really easy access to downtown Tampa, which is about 25 minutes, give or take. And then it's about 40 minutes to here. From Wesley Chapel to Trinity, it's about 40-minute drive.
So it's easy to jump on to get right to the airport.
Yep, yeah, because when we travel, it's a hop, skip, and a jump to the airport. Or even if we want to go enjoy something different or go down a Riverwalk.
So people that work in actually Tampa, Wesley Chapel is a good commute.
Absolutely.
It's a good commute for them and everything.
Yeah.
Now, so basically, what do you guys do for fun in Wesley Chapel? Like over here, we go boating, we go fishing, we go to restaurants, we have the walks, we have Pinellas Bike Trail right behind me.
Yep.
You know, we have a lot to do. I'm at Wesley Chapel, and I'm at your house. I'm saying, okay, let's go do something for fun. What are we going to do?
All right, well, we got a couple things. So if you like biking, we've got Flatwoods. So right around 10 minutes down Bruceby Downs, we've got Flatwoods, which is a huge nature preserve with a bike trail all the way through, rest stops, water, etc. Super fun if you want to do that. And we do that frequently, especially when it gets cooler out. So you can also, we have Pop Stroke, which is a really cool golf eatery place where you can get some beers, play some adult putt-putt golf, basically. It's like a real golf course thing. That's really, really fun. That just opened up for us. We have Crate. We have Wiregrass Mall. There's a ton of food. There's a another little, there's more of a children-oriented golf course over there. And they're currently developing just on the other side of the Wiregrass Mall on the back end.
Does Wesley Chapel have a movie theater?
Yep, so they have a movie theater over there, and just on the other side of that movie theater, at the back side of the Wiregrass Mall, they're developing a whole new downtown area that's going to open up towards Overpass Road. So all this congestion that's happening right now, Overpass Road just opened, so it's going to take off some of the congestion so that people can get to Tampa easier, so not everybody has to funnel in the same way, which is that 75 area by the mall. Everybody has to funnel there. Now Overpass Road puts you out on the 75 and has really reduced the issues, and then State Road 52 is opening up too.
Now, you've been selling houses in Wesley Chapel for a while. Is it, like over here, like Dunedin, it's more of a older, you know, at least the people that I'm expecting, like older, established people, you know, that have some money, because it's expensive there, you know.
Right.
And every time I do an inspection in Wesley Chapel, it's more of a younger millennial person. Is there like more of a young crowd there?
Yeah, so there is, depending on where you go, but it is definitely a younger-ish crowd, if you want to say the word younger. I'd say it's not like going to St. Pete, you know, where you have that young professional, downtown Tampa, young professional livers. You know, this is, people are starting to establish themselves a little bit more in the Wesley Chapel area. The houses are a little bit bigger, you know, things like that. So it's a very, very mixed. It's a very mixed area, which is good. I find it's a healthy area because it's just a good mixed area.
A lot of sales happening?
Yeah, Wesley Chapel's insane. It's one of the fastest growing communities in the state of Florida, just in general, and it has been for years. Because there's a lot of construction, and then obviously there's move-up buyers, move-down buyers, people who've been in a house for 10 or so years. Yep. They want to buy that new construction one because maybe there's this new school that opened up there, and they need some more space. They need an extra room or two. You know, so we're starting to see a lot of different things. Yep.
So Vanessa, this one's for you. Bill, are you guys going to be living in Wesley Chapel 10 years from now, 5 years from now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, we're going to be living there. Right. You know, we have a house now.
Vanessa, you have this on
it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. We're going to.
The argument's over with.
Yes, we have a house now, but we do want to buy or build another house.
Where?
in Wesley Chapel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I enjoy Wesley Chapel. I really do. You know me. I love to boat. I love to fish. I love to do all that stuff. You know, but there's other. You know, we have family out there. It's so the drive for me. Most of my business is kind of really honed in out there. Even though I grew up over here.
Bill knows a lot about Wesley Chapel, and we don't really plug each other's businesses. Like I'm a home inspector, Bill's a realtor. But if you really do need a realtor in Wesley Chapel, get in touch with Bill because he knows that place inside out.
This is where I grew up, so I've seen it before. The malls weren't there when I used to go out there, so I've watched it grow literally from fields, and I remember watching Tampa Prime outlets being built.
Yeah, so you might be looking at Clearwater, Dunedin, Safety Harbor, and figuring out that's just too expensive for you, and you don't know anything about Wesley Chapel. It doesn't hurt to get in touch with him so he can send you some information. Do you have anything else to help convince me to move to Wesley Chapel?
Well, you not particularly, but the schools are really good out there.
Okay, a hospital? Do you have a hospital?
Yeah, so we have actually two. They just opened a new one. So we've got Advent Health out there. We've also got Orlando Health is building a new 3,000 bed hospital just on the other side of Wiregrass Ranch. So on State Road 54 there, where you go past my house, on the left side, that's going to be the Orlando Health Center. It's a new 3,000 bed hospital.
Hopefully it's not on a community. It takes 30 minutes to get to the emergency room.
No, but that's a long one. We filmed a few videos there. Yeah, right. That's serving some of those newer communities out there it was too far of a drive.
And aren't a lot of people, like Zephyr Hills is right over the border over there, so a lot of people are Zephyr Hills is starting to build up too.
Zephyr Hills is blowing up.
And that's much more affordable than Wesley Chapel.
Yeah, right now, if you can get in on something and you're looking for that deal, if you're not super worried about being right next to the mall and you don't mind a 10 or 15 minute drive to the interstate, depending on where you work, if it's even a thing for you, looking out there over in Zephyr Hills, San Antonio, that whole kind of like little corridor area, they're developing an amazing community out there right now. It's got one of the largest lagoons in the country.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Heard about that.
Yep. So, and the prices are still very, very reasonable.
You get people on a list so that they can get the new information.
Absolutely.
You have packages for all that stuff.
Absolutely.
I'll put Bill's contact information below. Again, this was just a fun video of why I would move to Wesley Chapel, but it might be the perfect place for you. If you have nothing to add, that's today's video. Like always, greatly appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor, subscribe. It really helps out the channel.
Appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next video.
All right.
Thanks for
watching.
watching.
Talk to you soon. Sorry, Vanessa.